Trash pickle. 10 seconds.
Dog, 10
Yeah,
seconds.
request the laser.
Dog, lays in 1688.
This one's looking good.
Crash Shark, contact on 500 series.
Dog, call contact on that mosque that we were talking about earlier in the, I believe it's 300 series.
Contact.
That is your target. Game plan. Type 1, bomb on target. Ordnance at your discretion. Intent is to level that. 789
Ready, copy.
1 through 3 from the overhead. 4, 5, 6 from your sensor. No mark. 500 meters to the east. Egress overhead, same block. Stay under your marks restrictions.
Ready, copy.
Make attacks north to south, south to north. Do not overfly. Friendlies to the east.
All right. Dog copies from the overhead. Egress overhead. Attack heading north, south, south, north. Do not overfly. Friendlies to the east.
It's all good rebacks.
Dog's in from the south.
Dog cleared out.
Venom 1 contacts on the middle group. And the target that dog will sit.
Yeah, roger. Dog good effects. Target appears to be destroyed.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
So for this one, because friendlies are super close and it's danger close, you would give a final attack heading instead of a direction, right? So a direction's pretty general. So once you start getting it super close to friendlies is obviously when it can get a little sketchy. So that's when you'll hear a JTAC give a final attack heading because it's a lot more, it's more restrictive, right? Try not to be restrictive unless you need to be. In this case, obviously you kind of need to be. So to make everybody safe, I'd give you a final attack heading. So in this case, I'll say final attack heading 350 through 010. And TOT, since we're going to pretend like we're troops in contact, would be immediate. So I've been saying it immediate tonight, but again, just another little pro tip for your guys' general knowledge. Immediate's usually saved for it's supposed to be like an in extremis call, right? Like when you say immediate, it's like, hey, I fucking need it right now. Like it's, saved for like, hey, we're getting shot at and blah, blah, blah. So you typically won't hear immediate unless it's for that reason. So anyway, final attack hitting 350 through 010 TOT immediate. Ready for rebacks. So another thing that good little thing to do is this is where you'll see guys pop smoke, which I just did, and then can make a call in the remarks restrictions. It would be, hey, keep all effects west of the smoke in this case, right? So that tells you, hey, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna not keep all my weapons effects to the west of the smoke. So this is a lot harder too, as you can imagine, Gaffer. Not only did I give you a final attack heading of only 20 degrees, which is obviously pretty restrictive, so that's always, makes things a little more harder for the pilot, but in this case it's a strafe attack too, so you essentially got to do a roll in and stay within those 20 degrees, which adds a whole other element too. So, and then some of the other things that the JTAC's looking for on a Type 1, obviously. So type, the difference is Type 1, 2, and 3. Obviously on the Type 1, he's looking up to get eyes on the aircraft, and essentially he's assessing whether that aircraft is in fact pointed at the right target, and essentially like using his eye to judge whether, that aircraft's effects are going to be safe or not. You know what I mean? It's just like an extra layer of restrictiveness to build in some safety.
One copy is attack complete, progressing.
Dog, you're the only one left, so you're approved 5K and above in the overhead. All right, cool. 300 series. Call contact on the southeastern of the smoking vehicles in 300 series.
Contact.
All right, go over one building to the west. It's a T-shaped building. Call contact.
Contact.
Another T-shaped building directly to the west of that. Call contact.
Small T-shape.
Affirm. It's smaller than the one that's to the east of it, next to the smoking targets.
Yeah, contact.
Cool. One more building directly to the west of that, approximately maybe 20 meters or so. It's a 3-story building. The 3rd story is in the center. It's kind of like a point in the middle of the building. Call contact. It's a white and red building. The center of it is red with the, it's got like what looks to be legs coming off of it.
Yeah, I was having to do a hard turn there. Contact.
Cool, your targets are going to be, we're taking fire from the 3rd story of that building.
Roger.
It's going to be a Type 1 bomb on target, looking for 20mm strafe. It's going to be danger closed. And say when ready 9 line.
Ready, copy.
1 through 3 from the overhead, 4 through 6 from your tally, no mark. South 40 meters. Egress overhead, same block. Say when ready, remarks restrictions.
Ready, copy.
Final attack heading 075085. Keep all effects north of route green. TOT immediate.
Right, Dog 1 copies from the overhead and my tally. Egress overhead. Final attack heading 075085. Keep all effects north of route green.
Affirm, good rebacks, approved to push.
Oops, just duck your head a second. I turned the wrong direction, so. You guys are fine, right?
What was that?
I said you guys are fine. I turned the wrong direction initially. You guys are fine, right? You can give me a second
Oh
here?
yeah, we're good, bro. They're only 40 meters away. We're chilling. At this point, I'm actually waiting to key up until one of the 50 cal gunners is kicking off. That way, it just adds the dramatic effect when I talk to you on the radio.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nah, you guys do it.
It's actually a funny way to get the pilots one up.
Rifle.
In from the west.
Dog cleared hot. Dog looked like good effects. Fire has stopped. Fuckered our buttholes a little bit on that rear vehicle.